On our storm, which is pushing through Rutherford County. It covers really the majority of the county, except far northern portions of Laverne and Smyrna and out toward past Walter Hill. And what you're looking at here is how high the winds are moving toward and away from the radar. And we're looking at the Nashville Airport terminal radar. Just so you understand what you're seeing here, in the areas that are in the pinkish color. So this is Highway 99 rolling through down toward Rockvale. Let me just do a little pin action here. So this is 99 right here. And this would be Highway 231 right here. So really between Highway 99 and 231, those areas where you see the lighter pinks, those are going to be areas where we can see our highest winds here. Erase that. Our highest winds, they could be, 50, 55 miles per hour. So that's the area that we're kind of watching for that could give us some, tree limbs down, things of that nature. Another 15 minutes for this special weather statement. As it continues. Let's take a look from downtown Murfreesboro off to the east. We see dark skies there, obviously, and rain falling. Rain falling at the Rutherford County Courthouse, but beginning to lighten up as you look toward the left of that video. And now to the Medical Center Parkway area looking into this storm. Yeah, nothing, a low cloud deck and pretty decent rains falling in that area. So back to the radar, and of course we're looking at that area between Highway 99 and really now I-24 for the highest winds. So it's coming up Barfield Crescent Road. There's North Road. That's Walnut Grove Road or State Route 269. Parsons Road, Stones River Road. There's the Christiana Middle School. Some of the areas that are seeing the highest winds. So really from Christiana Middle School right on into Barfield Crescent, there's Indian Hills Golf Course, and there's the South Church Street 24 interchange. So really area south of that, really to either side of 231 right now, or where the highest winds are with this special weather statement. Those lighter colors, that's where you're going to see winds 40, maybe 50 miles an hour. And now that may be thunder you could probably or possibly hear. My mic does a really good job of keeping the background noises. It's really causing the dogs to lose their marbles, that's for sure. But that was one of those that kind of shakes the whole house. The area that we were kind of looking at, that's the area where we're seeing maybe some higher winds. Doesn't mean that we can't get gusts 20, 30, 40 miles an hour outside of that area, but that was the higher pocket of winds. Make sure I'm still on here. Had a little blink in the power. See what things look out outside the hacienda. Got rain falling. But now the storm anxious dog is around. So it's a party here in the Rutherford Weather Center. Rockville to Overall down to Christiana. This is the area where you could see some winds, obviously, and we've got the heavy rain falling. Let's take an interesting look at some of our totals here for the last hour. Maybe an inch to a half an inch has fallen in the area where we have seen the highest winds. So anywhere in the yellows, that's maybe an inch to a half an inch. In the areas in the green, it's a little bit too soon to get those totals here further south. This has just been within the last hour, so a pretty good soaking we're getting here over the county. Things beginning to look a lot better up toward Laverne. Rain still falling in Smyrna, maybe some thunder and lightning. But the most intense part of this heavy thunderstorm is pretty much right along downtown Murfreesboro to the south. We haven't talked much about you over in Las Casas and Sharpsville and out toward Halls Hill, Reedyville. You're getting rain, maybe thunder, lightning, but you're under this special weather statement as well. But all along, it's been this kind of southern or southeastern or southwestern portion of that has had the higher winds. And you can see that it's even here on reflectivity a little more organized. We have another 9 minutes on the special weather statement. One thing we are starting to see is a little outflow boundary pop up from this. See this little line right through there? I just drew right over it, but that kind of draws your attention to it. So right in this area. So just about every area that could see those higher winds, at least getting some rain now. Let's just take a look at that from pretty much in between 231 and 24 now, once again. Christiana, Plainview, coming up toward Fosterville. Probably going to be out of the county here in the next 8 minutes, or to be the far southern corner of the county. In terms of winds. Pretty much dealing with it south of downtown Murfreesboro at this point. Go back to the how hard it's raining mode here. It's kind of this leading batch here, isn't it? Or just after it. And this is the area of the storm where we're seeing it a bit more electrical. So maybe some higher rain rates in that too. Just after 6 o'clock. Haven't really seen any information from the National Weather Service of late on this. And just so you know, this is a special weather statement. A special weather statement can be issued for a number of things. It's just to bring your attention to the weather that's coming through, and then what are the details of it? Well, the details of this special weather statement: wind gust of 45 miles an hour, and telling you the impacts could be gusty winds and things of that nature, right? Can really consider this maybe like a heavy thunderstorm advisory. Trying to see if there are any comments out there. You, if you have any down trees, anything like that, any damage that you can safely pass along to us, we'd certainly not mind seeing that information to pass it along to our friends at the National Weather Service. There we go. Here's some comments. High winds, heavy rain, Indian Hills. That was about a minute ago. Sandy says they have almost 7/10 of an inch over by Oakland. So everybody getting a good little soaking here, it looks like. Trying to see any of the other comments. That's one thing that's hard on multiple platforms. You're trying to bring all of this together and seeing the comments and what you have to say and what's going on there, because you can't pull the ones from Facebook in, and it's just kind of hard to see all of those all in one place. Here is the rain pushing into the southern parts of the county. So if you were to cut Rutherford County in half, let's say, be like right here. It's close. It's really Murfreesboro to the south. One place that has not seen a great deal of the rain is Eagleville, but it's a little bit coming at least. Right there upon you in Rockvale. See if our radar estimates have picked up any further south. A little bit. That's that pocket along 840 that got about an inch of rain, so you could probably expect to see the same down in this corridor right through here. So if we change this back over to reflectivity, that's going to show you that's the corridor with the strongest part of the storm here, likely. Another 3 minutes or so. We're probably going to leave the stream up and going there for you for a bit. Thank you, the Snow Bear 12. Thank you for coming online and letting us know what's happening. I feel comfort listening when the storms are around. Well, that's kind of why we're doing it, just to give us some. I mean, who else is talking about Shores Road in Rutherford County, right? Or North Road, or Barfield Crescent, or the Indian Hills Golf Course. Try to keep updated on what's going on right here in Rutherford County. We're making slow, progressive improvements. Like to get more cameras out there, see how things are, so we can have a better look around. Starting to get a little bit clearer there, downtown Murfreesboro. Rain beginning to let up just a little bit. The heaviest of the rain just south of the downtown area. Go back over here to the National Weather Service. No additional info there. Would not be surprised if we see the special weather statement extended or not. Don't know if it will include parts of Rutherford County or not. We'll get an update here for sure in the next radar update on this polygon. If it goes away, that means they're not expecting winds to be strong. These are not severe winds either. Severe winds are 60 miles per hour or greater. They're below that, but still enough maybe to bring a tree limb down or something of that nature. Let's just take a quick look at the velocity once again here from terminal radar. Looking like this is sagging further south. So right around the Plainview area, there's Sims Road, Sledge Road. Near Big Springs Road, there's Short Creek as well, Liberty Pike. Some of the areas right now that are getting the highest winds with this. And lo and behold, ta-da, no polygon of any type. So they've even let the special weather statement go. But more thunder, lightning, that's going to continue here, it looks like. So we're probably, I'm going to leave this going for a little bit here for sure. Let me get a few things popped up here. Like one of the cameras down. No, there we go. So, since there are there was no special weather statement, no severe thunderstorm warning, we do have rain continuing to the south. So I'm going to kind of loop it here. Loop your radar. I'm going to send you over to a different scene here that's got a couple of our live cameras. It's got the current conditions. Okay. And you're going to see that polygon pop on and then go away. And what that indicates to us is